nice of you to join me, and a very warm welcome to my channel. It's lovely to have you here with me today. Now in today's video we're looking at album number 3 of the paper bag albums that I've been making recently, and this one I've used Life's a Bowl of Cherries, the beautiful papers from Graphic 45. My previous two I used the Curiouser and Curiouser papers, also from Graphic 45. There are a few differences in this one than there are in the others, and I do like to change a few things as I make different albums, if I make the same album more than once, so I do like to make a few changes. So these are the paper bags that I've used. Now I use 6 of these, and that includes the covers and the 2 spines as well. So it's quite an economical album to make. And the only thing I used is I did back the pages with some craft card in this, and I got the craft card from one of the cheap shops here in the UK, which I think I got 10 sheets for £1. So I probably used 3 packs, so maybe 30 sheets of card just to back it. Now you don't have to do that, but I wanted it to be a bit more rigid than it was, because if you add the photo mats inside the pages, that should be sufficient to make your pages more rigid. But I just liked the effect of the double matten layer. So these are, as I say, the paper bags, and they measure roughly 11 5/8, and they measure a wide 6 inches. So let me bring my book back in and I can show you what we've done. So on the front cover we've got a belly band. Now the belly band here is actually made from the packaging from the Life's a Bowl of Cherries paper pad. So I made a little bit of use of that. I wanted it to be quite robust because it's going to have the front cover going in and out of it, so I wanted it to be quite sturdy. So I thought as well, recycle, and instead of throwing it away, so I obviously opted to use that. And then on the top I've just cut out one of the borders, and then I don't know if you can see that shine, that's actually glossy accents that I've just added onto those bottle caps, and I think it really does make them stand out a lot more. So this here is one of the ready-made tags from Graphic 45, and I've used that as a closure, so that closes my little flap here for some hidden photo mats, so you can put those in there. So let's open the book up and we can have a look at the first page. Now, as I say, I've got 4 pages in here, so 8 sides, and each of them have got a matten layer that you can pull out to add journaling or photos on there. Now, I didn't on this one because I didn't have any, but what would look fantastic are the rub-ons that you can get from Graphic 45, and they look fantastic on just the cardstock, just on their own, just to add a little bit more of interest to that if you didn't want to paper everything. And I just like to paper the top of my photo mats from my pages, because you're going to cover them with photos anyway, so I tend to just do the top parts. So I've got a belly band, a wide belly band here that's got a nice wide photo mat there, and then I've added a photo tag stopper that goes along the bottom there, and I've just hidden it with that cutout. And then I've added these little policy envelopes. Now this is a die from Graphic 45 that you can get, and it's a really nice handy size. me just put that, actually I just put that back in. So I've got like a double belly band there, and then I've got a little booklet there with that I've just had some offcuts of card that I've made use of. So I'm going to pull over to the next page. Now these two pages are the same, so we've just got two flaps here, so one flap here and then that side, and then I've used my paperclip accessories die to make my paperclip, decorative paper clips, and they are on both sides of the page. So moving on to page 4, and we've got a wide vertical belly band with this one, but then I've added a movable pocket on there, and then this pocket has been cut out from one of the Graphic 45 dies as well. So again, another one of those policy holders that is sitting in there. And then this page here, I've done a little mini waterfall feature there that's sort of hidden, so I've added that there. Let me just close that up, and that's on top of our flap that flaps over, and then on here I've added another pocket in there so you can add some more tags, and then this here is just a page that you can add some more photos, etc. So these two pages are the same, so I've got a top pocket there in each of them coming out there, and then these I've got two mini page envelopes there that are stuck in place like so. And again, I've used the paperclip dies just to create my tab pools, so these can be used on the paper clips as well. So moving on to the last page, again I've got another flap here. Now the flaps are actually the bottom of the bags, so that's why I've got so many flaps on here. So you flap over, and I've got a hidden credit card style wallet slots in there, and then this here is just a pull out tag that's just hiding there. Push that over, and then the back and the back of the front cover is plain. Now the front cover is plain because I didn't want things to get caught when you're putting it in and out of the belly band on the front. But if you was to put a photo on there, that should be fine because it won't be very thick, so that would be quite fine. So we close that all up, turn that over, and then we just close it through like so, and then the tag here stops the little front cover flap from flapping over. Now on the spine here, on this one spine, I don't know if you can see, it is curved, and so I've used that as a curved spine rather than both of them, because I wanted this one to be straight because it's where our hinges are, but this one I wanted curved, so you've got a lot more to play with, and I quite think it looks quite nice with it being a curved spine rather than a straight one. So on the front I did put glossy accents on to the bottle caps here just to add a little bit more interest, and I think it really does help the front cover shine with that. So that is my have a cherry on top kind of day. This is the Life's a Bowl of Cherries lunch bag paper album, and yeah, I've enjoyed making them, I really have. So if you do make them, please do join my group, Memories, Papers, Art, over on Facebook. I have got a link in the description box down below that you can click on that, and it will take you straight to the group to join. I put all my PDF cutting guides on my group as well, so you can then join the group to get access to those. So, thank you ever so much for watching. Please don't forget to comment, like, and most definitely subscribe. It really does help my channel grow, and I do appreciate each and every one of you that hits that subscribe button. So wherever you are and whatever you're doing today, please have one of the most amazing days, and I will see you again on the next one. Now now you're going to have to get up here. Can you just go up there just while I go and get the note? Because I dropped it on the floor, didn't I? There we go. Oh.